I am back from holidays in hell. Let me tell you, what a bizarre 2 weeks. I mean, incredible. Okay, most recently, I just returned from the Briny Breezes mobile home park in Florida. You may have heard of Briny Breezes. It's the place where they were offering everybody $1 million to get out. So anybody who had a trailer there was going to get $1 million. Well, oddly enough, it fell through. No one's getting $1 million anymore. So, a little bit of crying in the beer going on down in Briny Breezes, and ain't no one talking about getting rich soon anytime soon. So that's the latest from Briny. But, the events leading up to the Briny thing are 80 million times weirder. It goes like, okay, so it starts with a road trip from Colorado to Wisconsin. We're gonna go have Thanksgiving at the family cabin in Green Lake, Wisconsin. And it sounded like a really cool idea, right? You know, why wouldn't you do that? So we're tooling along Interstate 80 at about 4:45 in the morning on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And we're just tooling along, minding our own business. I'm asleep. My son's asleep in the back and my husband's driving, and all of a sudden, it's like, holy shit, oh my God, what's going on? And my husband's like, we are hitting a deer. I'm like, what? Oh my God, oh my God. So we limp into this rest stop and the car is totally bashed in. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. The radiator's going off and the hood's all bashed in and everything in the front is all bashed in. And then I guess the deer came around to my side, bashed up that thing, and then its head came in the back passenger window, and my son's asleep there, and the glass just blows all over him, and my son is still asleep. We're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And his antlers like came off in the car. They were like fur and antlers inside the car. We're like, oh my God. Okay, you'd think that was weird enough, and it was weird enough, believe me, but there's more that's 10 times weirder than that. Okay, so we're hanging out at this rest area with our bashed up car, and people are walking past going, oh man, sorry to see what happened. We're like, yeah, we're waiting for the tow truck. Thanks for your concern, blah, blah, blah. And you know, when you get in a car wreck, it's pretty much all about you, or at least you think it is. It's like no one's gonna come in with a better story than a deer coming in the back of your car, antler breaking off, and your son and everybody else being covered with glass, and you go, oh my God, okay. So we're standing in the lobby at this rest area, right? And this really nice lady comes up to us and goes, you know, I'd give you a ride, but we don't have that much room in our car, and besides, we're on the way to the hospital. I'm like, yeah, you know, I can't think about anything she's saying. And she's like, you know, here in Iowa, people are getting nuts about corn. I'm like, yeah, I know. Everybody's nuts about corn. I'm nuts about my car that's all smashed up. This is what I'm thinking. And I'm just sort of nodding. And then she goes, you're not gonna, okay. So she goes, I'm on my way to the hospital because my family got trapped by the corn. I'm like, oh God, here we go. She tells a story about this company building this corn bin, this corn silo next to her daughter or son's house. And the thing has like 200 zillion bushels of corn in it, and it explodes or it bursts open into the house, and the occupants of the house are swimming in this corn. The house fills up with corn and everybody's swimming for oxygen. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure that happened. That's great. I'm like, oh my God. I'm still thinking, yeah. And my car's out there and I'm hearing this story that is absolutely impossible about this house filling up with corn. But, you know, and she was nice enough, and I wished her well, and she left for wherever into the mist. And I'm thinking, God, I hope you don't hit a deer. Okay, so we're having Thanksgiving dinner, and we're talking about the series of events leading to us getting to Wisconsin. By the way, we had to get a rental car, no. And did I show you my deer horn? Yeah, I think I did. Anyway, we're talking about things, and I'm going, oh my God, you wouldn't believe the characters who show up at rest areas, you know, before day breaks, and you're sitting there with a smashed up car, and they come up wanting to talk about absolute crap. This lady came up to me and told me this story about this house filling up with corn, which was absolutely impossible. And my brother-in-law looks at me and he goes, Tara, I just read about that. I think it was in USA Today. Their house did fill up with corn. I'm like, oh, oh, like, all right, I guess it wasn't all about us and the deer antler and everything. So that was our story. The deer and the corn story was just absolutely amazing. I'll never forget that. It's like, you know, whenever you think things are really weird happening to you and it's all about you, rest assured there's going to be someone else who's got a better story. So this goes out to the corn lady. I hope your family's doing well, and I hope those bastards who built that corn silo or corn bin, I hope they're in a lot of trouble. That was bad. So anyway, this one's for you. Sorry I ever doubted you. And to the rest of you, be careful out there. I mean, weird stuff happens. See ya. Here he is.
You.
Come on. Come on.
Penis face.
This is what we hear around here all the time. Penis face. That's a deer antler, and there's a story about